Hello, divine friends. Let's do a reading. Ancestors of the highest white light, what is the scoop? Okay, so it looks like somebody's moving forward. We've got the Six of Swords, and like this dude is rowing away from some, shaky waters and looking towards calmer waters. So that's really awesome. What else, Spirit? And there may be some incoming abundance as well. This could also indicate a sort of slow and steady wins the race. So, in order to integrate new things or even reintegrate things into our lives, slow and steady wins the race. What else, Spirit? Just one day at a time. That's what I heard. Ancestors, what else? So you may have been fighting. There may have been some fighting. Maybe some sort of struggle to kind of get you in alignment with this path. So that could also be why the Knight of Pentacles here is kind of saying slow and steady wins the race. The Five of Wands can also indicate being assertive. So I'm going to take that. I feel like that's kind of the message here, to be assertive, but focus, and you'll slowly get there. What else, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, or rather the Nine of Swords. So this indicates to me that you might have some anxiety, and you might feel a little overwhelmed. But I think that that's why, again, with the Knight of Pentacles, with what you're doing, with what healing you're doing here, moving slowly will be able to help integrate that glow up or shift in perspective, I think, or a movement forward, rather. I don't really know that there's like a shift in perspective. That's not what I'm feeling like. Wow. It's almost like somebody's like, how did I get here? That's what I just heard. Okay, what else, Spirit? And then I saw the Emperor in the reverse position. So, almost like, how did I let that happen? Okay, what else, Spirit? And you're not the Emperor in the reverse position. I feel like you were in a dynamic with somebody who was like very domineering, like in they weren't assertive necessarily, they were domineering, and there were like a lot of power struggles. Not that you are somebody who is domineering, but just rather you're somebody who's trying to communicate and get things done, whereas this person was just like abusive and just somebody who excessively like wanted to win or wanted control. Okay, yeah, so here we go. We've got the World card. So this indicates to me the end of a cycle, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. It's like the end of a cycle. I feel like you're walking into the truth of yourself. See, this Ace of Swords in the reverse position indicates to me, I think as I'm seeing the Emperor in the reverse position, the Ace of Swords in the reverse position, this is my fuckboy card, because you've got the wand, or the sword. I don't know why I'm getting my wands and my swords confused today, but the sword going into the crown, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in the upright position, this is somebody who's honest and righteous, and in the reverse position, this is somebody who's not. So I feel like you're moving on from a situation that was making it very difficult for you to be able to be your authentic self, and you're coming back to being your authentic self. So, that's awesome. This is awesome. What else, Spirit? And again, remember, slow and steady wins the race. One day at a time. What else? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, and to me, you know, these cards are not gender specific, so it can be male or female, but for me, the Nine of Pentacles is like the single girl card. It's like you're in your own energy, you're in your own flow, you're abundant because of this, because you are in alignment with your path. It also is somebody who is enjoying the fruits of her labor, or his labor, and being financially secure, having more than enough, and just being financially, emotionally, just completely secure. This is a great card. This is a great reading. Wow. So I wonder if somebody is kind of flip-flopping between these a little bit. But I do feel like the Nine of Pentacles is the dominant energy here, with the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands too, which I'm taking this as just being assertive, which would have left to fighting, just unnecessary fighting with, you know, if there was a dynamic with the Ace of Swords in reverse position, which I'm assuming there is. So you might even be questioning yourself and your ability to be assertive. So I wonder if that's what you're kind of going back and forth on, whether it's right or it's wrong. But it's right. There's a difference between being a bully and being assertive, okay? And being a bully is trying to control and push your ideas onto somebody else without any type of consideration for their ideas, so to speak. Whereas assertiveness is just being honest and open with what you're thinking and speaking that. And then, you know, if there's another party, balancing all ideas out. You know, it's assertiveness, I think, is not so much forceful as it is just more so confident. Which the Nine of Pentacles, she is the embodiment of that confidence. Okay, what else, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Hierophant here. There might be some forgiveness that's going on. You might need to forgive yourself for whatever this cycle was that ended, so that you can completely move forward and like leave that in the past. The Hierophant also indicates to me that you are an incredibly righteous person, so to speak. So I don't really think that you need to be concerned with whether or not you are, I just heard, trying to start a fight, which is what I think somebody over here would have done or said, gaslighting, a narcissist. And you might even be a teacher too. If you know, and if you are, whatever this was in the past, they didn't like that, because they can't be honest with themselves. They can't take accountability for themselves, so no wonder you couldn't be honest in whatever the cycle was that ended. You know, because when you can't take accountability, you just don't know yourself well enough to know what applies to you and what does not apply to you. You know, so it's like, you can be a teacher of sorts and have conversations that are expansive and enlightening with people who know themselves well enough to know what is them and what is not them. So I don't know how to say it, but just like there's no type of an expansive conversation that you can have with somebody who does not take accountability for themselves, because they just simply do not know who they are, and they will get confused and they will get lost, and then they get defensive, and that's just, I guess that's the vibe that I'm getting there with whatever this was. So what else, Spirit? So I feel like whatever this cycle was that ended, I'm getting a feeling too that they really, admired is not the right word, not by any means, not by a long shot, because you don't, more like envious. So, oh, that's gross. That's sad and gross. I was just going to say, I feel like they were trying to keep you in a cycle. But this kind of ended up, it's so funny. I was just going to say that. It feels like they were trying to keep you in a cycle, whatever. It's out. It's done. You're done with this. You know what I'm saying? And your path is divinely protected now. So that's beautiful. So I feel like you're a really good person. You just got to take it slow. It's okay to be assertive. And this person may have not liked how confident you were with the things that you said, probably because they could not be confident with regards to the things that they would speak of, because they don't know anything, because they're not accountable. They're not honest with themselves. Not being honest with oneself is not, being self-accountable. So, if they, for lack of a better word, fucked you up for that, for being that, for, gaslighted you and made you very confused, don't worry about it. You're going to take it slow. You're going to learn how to trust yourself again. And you're going to see how other people react to you as you come into your soul tribe, so to speak. People who are on the same level as you, so to speak. People who are, self-aware and can be open to having those types of conversations. So, yeah, you are a teacher, and it just looks like you went through something that wasn't letting you do what you were supposed to do. Spread truth. Evolve. Expand. But you're out of that cycle, and your path is protected. So be confident. And this may also indicate incoming abundance as well, because I'm seeing both of these cards here. It's like I just saw the Nine of Pentacles, kind of like there's like this knight that's like, here, take that. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, the Sun card. So you're divine. You are so divine, and you're being divinely guided. So listen to your intuition. All right, just make sure that you're listening to your intuition, and stay humble, and take it nice and slow, and stay positive, and you're protected, and everything's going to be okay. And I think that is the message for today. And I love you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you so much. And I hope that you guys are doing all really, really amazing. And until next time, all right, bye.